very sweet setup. Over in the neighborhood wreck, it's Hated Immortal. Pulls the O board, runs out.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Heat in Miami. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. And for the Heat, they've got Tim Hardaway, and it's Jones in at the two-guard spot. Grant, both defenses will have their work cut out for them here against these two high-powered offenses.
Get your popcorn ready. There should be a ton of scoring, but I'm also looking to see which team can bring the most intensity on defense. In the end, that will be the deciding factor in this one.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Robertson. Pass to Mutombo. Here's McGrady. Here's Robertson. 5 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain. Offensive rebound. Here's Mutombo. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's Arizon. He played a great game against the Lakers. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. San Antonio ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Now here's Hardaway. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Jones. Here's Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Carter inside. Working on Jones. Carter can't get it to go.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Outside Hardaway. There's the drive. Daniels passes to Arizon. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their
Tracy
own.
McGrady.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Arizon. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The Heat in second, San Antonio third.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Hardaway can't get his first shot of the game to fall. San Antonio leading. Outside Carter. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Hardaway. Into the lane. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Right wing. Here's Robertson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Hudson. Pass to Davis. There's the triple. Here's Bosch. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Howard, the pass to Mourning. A minute 42 left in the first. Clock at 6. Pass to DeBusschere. From downtown, the Spurs rebound.
Heat foul. Chris Bosh.
First one falls. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
Oh, got that one up quick.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Archibald. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Davis. Here's Bosch. Here's Hudson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
John Havlicek. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Lou Hudson. 2.
That one misses.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Archibald. Check by Davis. With a step back. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Those long arms help Howard clean up the glass, and then he sends it right back.
And here's Davis. Tipped. Here's Archibald. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Mourning. Just 3 on the clock. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by a bucket. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Spurs, 13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Outside Carter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
Well, you look at Carter. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous, and it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. And the shot's good.
Tracy McGrady.
Miami trailing. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Harrison misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Robertson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta. McGrady, the pass to Carter. Oh, there's the alley. 4 on the clock. Pass to Hardaway. Fires for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Knocked away. Here's Chamberlain. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Wilt
Chamberlain's
Chamberlain.
gotten his first bucket of the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Harrison. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Pass to Carter. Here's McGrady. Takes a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Paul Arizin. First personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep.
First
He'll
team
shoot
foul.
3.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from
Shooting
Miami?
for San
Well, in my
Antonio.
opinion, the way the 3 has been
Tracy
falling for them
McGrady.
here early on, you
Following the
have
act
to
of shooting a
think they'll keep
three-pointer,
firing away.
will have
Yeah, also,
3
you got to
free
appreciate
throws.
how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And he makes all 3. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Here's Harrison. He has 6. Pass to Bosch. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fires the 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the inside. Mutombo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's a
Mutombo.
momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Jones, his shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Payton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Wilt
And the
Chamberlain.
Spurs lead by 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Time called here. Miami
Timeout.
decides to talk it
Call for
over.
the Heat.
Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game,
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Davis. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Payton. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Gary Payton.
Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard.
The strength of Howard is something else, not allowing the defense to bully him at all.
Payton against Davis. Step back and fire, and he hits the jumper. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Howard. Outside Payton. Here's McGrady. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Bosch. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Hudson. Rebounded by the Spurs. "30 seconds left in the second. He got a piece of it, and they're able to recover.
Smart move by
Miami
Dwight
foul.
Howard, drawing the defense in and then
Chris
going
Bosh.
right into them to create
Second
contact.
personal foul.
And that one falls for Howard.
I love it.
Second team
In
foul.
attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
"19 seconds left in the second quarter. A nice shot by Hudson.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Havlicek. Still without a bucket. Good. He hits the jumper.
John
And the
Havlicek.
Spurs lead by 5. And we're through the first half of play here in what's
That's
been a
the end of
good
the
one.
first half with a score.
It's the Spurs.
Thanks, I'm here with
Okay,
Your
Ali,
Miami
appreciate it.
Heat.
And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Checking out the Spurs, Kenny, give us your take.
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think? That's all for now. Say good.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Hardaway. They've got Tim Hardaway. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Robertson. Got it.
And they're just taking what the defense
Oscar
gives them.
Robertson.
And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Hardaway. Jones in the post. He's checked by Carter. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Robertson. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Robertson. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Harrison. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harrison's got 8 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Robertson. Right now
Miami
contributing
foul.
around 10.5 points a game.
Tim
And he's headed
Hardaway.
to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
First personal foul.
And the foul goes against Miami.
First team foul.
That free throw misses.
At
The
the
Heat
line for
making
the
a switch here.
Spurs. Oscar Robertson.
And the second free throw is good. Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Now here's Hardaway. Tightly guarded. To the middle. To the wing, right side. The 3 ball. Harrison misses.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Pass to Robertson. Here's McGrady. Give him 8. The 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the
And he hits the
Spurs.
first of 3.
Tracy McGrady.
He hits the second from the line. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Here's Harrison. Give him 8 points now. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Parrish. With his first shot attempt. No good off the glass.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's McGrady. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got 14 points for the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria, but Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie. Here's Robertson. He's got 5.
Foul. Paul Harrison.
First one falls
First
for
personal
him.
foul. Third team foul.
And he's good on the second. And you look at the evolution of
Shooting
trade requests,
for San
man. The
Antonio.
pendulum has really swung.
It has. I think you look back in the day, it was easier to make trades, but I think right now you definitely have to listen to guys who are taking up so
Miami
much of your salary
calls
cap. If
timeout.
they don't want to be there, you got to try to find a way to get them and ship them out of town.
And the Heat call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Payton's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Daniels. San Antonio with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Carter on the wing. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Morning passes to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. That's good on the jumper.
Oscar Robertson.
He's got 7.
And it hasn't just been their
Assist
stellar
from
offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so he draws the
San
foul,
Antonio
headed to the
foul.
line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block
Alonzo
it, sending
Mourning.
him to the line can be the next best thing.
First personal foul.
And he drops it first.
Second team foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to DeBusschere. Fader on the way. Not going to go that time.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
On the wing, Davis. And the basket is good. Davis has gotten his second bucket.
An aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Outside Payton. Here's Mourning. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Davis against Payton. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Harrison passed to Parrish. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Gary Payton.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 13-point game. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a
Robert
pair.
Parrish. First personal foul.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs.
Number 4.
On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook
At the
and the
line
Los
for the
Angeles
Spurs.
Clippers. And then on Friday,
Dave
they head back
DeBusschere.
home to host the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Lakers, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Harrison pass to Davis. Here's Harrison. Here's Hudson. Pass to Rice. From deep. Howard grabs the miss. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot by DeBusschere, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Harrison. No good on the shot.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Archibald. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Moncrief. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the San Antonio Spurs up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
48.
And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Spurs. Pass to McGrady. Here's Robertson. Off target with a jump hook. Miami's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Hudson. Left side, Hardaway from 20 feet. Here's Bosch. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Tracy McGrady.
No debate there. He got
First
hammered.
personal foul.
No good on that one.
First team foul.
Good on the second one.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Here's Robertson, defended by Hardaway, and down it goes. 2 points.
Oscar Robertson.
And the Spurs lead by 15.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's Hudson. It's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Carter. To the right side. Launches it. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Here's Hudson. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Jones. No good from outside. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Robertson. Rebounded by Daniels. For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Hudson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Robertson. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
It's deflected. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Carter on the wing. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Spurs lead by 20. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. Just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
The defense has just looked utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Now here's Carter. Wide open. Kept alive. Mutombo. He can't hit that time.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Jones to end the cold spell. Again, the Heat misses. For San Antonio, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's McGrady. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Greg?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Here's Parrish. Got a hand on it. .133 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Robertson. And the shot goes down.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Yeah. And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Chamberlain. Erras and pulls it in.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Parrish. Here's Harrison. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. No good with a jumper from the wing. Outside Carter. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Carter. Goes back up. And that one drops.
Yeah, they
Vince
blocked out
Carter.
the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Pass to Harrison. The three is up. Daniels. Man, that bucket's good.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's San Antonio easily
That's the
grabbing
end of
this
the
one.
game.
This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never
Thank
came.
you one and all for
Yeah,
joining us
and
for
this
tonight's
team was
game.
consistent through.
Runs out to pull the defense and airmails a no-look lob backwards. With a pass like this, we wonder what their other...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Pacers looking like they can walk straight off the... So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Dennis Rodman is out there with Durant. Then there's Moses Malone. Then there's Kidd. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, we've got Baylor. Magic Johnson is out there with Drexler. Then it's Kareem. And it's Garnett in at the power forward. It's Drexler, top of the key. You know, both these sides, Doris, are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are
Indiana
won with
ball.
outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
Drexler against Kobe. 20 feet out. And Boston with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Baylor gets the bucket. Baylor's got 5 now.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. You know, two things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Indiana ball.
Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
KD's shot is off.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Johnson, the pass to Drexler. Garnett with it. Celtics passing it around. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong
Defensive
and graceful.
foul.
Just tremendous hang time for a big
Dennis
man.
Rodman.
And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance
personal
opportunities.
foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line
First
here.
team foul.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
At the line with one shot, Elgin Baylor.
That free throw good from Baylor. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players with big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. But it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Pacers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. The shot by Kobe, no good.
They're trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
That one falls.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Kidd. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Malone misses.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Good on the bucket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Bryant against Drexler. Malone kicks to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Johnson surveying the floor. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
James Harden, he's checked in for Boston. Then for the Pacers, Gasol's checked in for Malone. Hill comes in for Rodman. And Monroe's subbed in for Kidd. They'll have their work cut out for them in this one, Doris. As we know, teams typically don't play as well on the second night of a back-to-back.
You're right, Kevin, because that all comes down to fatigue. A rested team obviously has an advantage over a team playing the second in as many nights. The numbers always back that up.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Celtics. Lillard comes in for Johnson. Indiana also making some changes. Yao, he's checked in for Durant, and it's Thompson in for Bryant. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Celtics leading by 8. To the paint, here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here is Hill, and it's off from three-point range.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, they've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Indiana again missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Gasol, following the score by Damian Lillard. Passes it to Harden. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Time called in Indiana decides to talk it over. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Check out Kevin Garnett. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, you see he's been doing this all year. One of the best shot blockers in the league, always threatening to send it back in style.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Now here is Davis. Lets it go. Hill pulls it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
To stop the run, Harden with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Monroe, the pass to Hill. Here's Yao. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And this is where you feed Yao, because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
To the middle. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Thompson inside, guarded by Harden. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Garnett. With 4 seconds on the clock, here's Davis, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there.
And so it's the Boston Celtics controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
6.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
They've got Magic Johnson. Garnett is out there with Barry, and it's Drexler. And it's Davis at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kidd kicks to Rodman, and the pass to Bryant. Excellent D from Drexler. And it's Drexler with the ball for Boston. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Johnson. 17 points for him last game against Washington. Lets it go from 11. Davis, the pass to Garnett. Trying to get open is Davis. Shots good by Garnett.
Well, at his age, for Kevin Garnett, it's about the passion and toughness allowing him to be successful.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to KD. Puts one up from 19. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Johnson against Kidd. Garnett trying to break loose. Johnson's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Kidd. Dishes to Rodman. Kidd kicks to Rodman. Lock at 6. The three from KD. The rebound by Garnett.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Drexler against Kobe. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. You can't hit that time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Clyde Drexler. Rodman's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide-open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now here's Durant. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Barry the pass to Davis. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And some changes in for the Celtics. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Davis. Hayes comes in for Garnett. And it's Harden in for Barry. Grant Hill is checked in for Indiana. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Drexler. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Malone. Here's Hill. Rebound Boston. Here's Harden. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Johnson can't hit. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. On any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said it's really hard to win an NBA game, and the difference between losing and winning is like that.
Timeout.
Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks. And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Yao, he's checked in for Malone. Saul comes in for Kevin Durant. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Bryant. And Monroe subbed in for Jason Kidd. Now, here is Monroe. Still yet to score. Thompson outside. Here's Gasol, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He's so focused as a player. Gasol sticks with his play and just draws the foul on that shot.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting for Indiana, Paul Gasol. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line for two, Elgin Baylor.
Free throw good from Baylor. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Thompson against Harden. Thompson, high post. Still scoreless. And good that time.
Always ready to rise and fire from anywhere. Thompson's mid-range jumper is pure.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yao with the block. Monroe looking around. Johnson with the block. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot. Here's Hayes, and Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
1 second left, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout.
The Pacers.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic so far from Elgin Baylor.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Get out there with Kobe. Then it's Durant. Then it's Rodman. And it's Malone in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kicks it out to Baylor. Over Durant. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Now Garnett. Following Durant's three-point attempt, Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Drexler against Kobe. He kicks the kid outside Durant. Passes it to Bryant. Over Drexler. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by KD.
Bryant.
8 points for Kobe Bryant.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Throws it up high.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Kidd against Johnson. It's stolen by Garnett. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The shot is good by Baylor. Baylor's got 12.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Bryant's shot is good.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Johnson. That's tipped. Kidd with the steal. KD looking around. He feeds it to Malone. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Shooting for Indiana, Moses Malone. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group in for the Celtics. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Lucas comes in for Garnett. Barry's checked in for Baylor. And Lillard subbed in for Magic Johnson. And both free throws good for Malone. Celtics leading by 17. Three-pointer, Lillard. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 5.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up because Dame's range is endless.
And here's Kobe for 3. Tries again. And it's Malone missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got 10.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called. The Pacers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
The Celtics making a change here. Martin's checked in. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Yao, he's checked in for Malone. Gasol comes in for Dennis Rodman. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Monroe's subbed in for Jason Kidd. Here's Gasol. The layup off target.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Paul Gasol.
They get Paul
Personal
Gasol.
foul.
An absolute master at
First team
drawing
foul.
contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
At the line for your
In a moment
Celtics.
now, look at the scoring approach
James
in terms of
Harden.
where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
The Pacers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Harden hits them both.
And the old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
Looking to end the run. And Monroe puts it in. Monroe's got his first basket.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It
Now
looks like
into the
they are.
lineup for the
Thanks so much
Celtics.
for the report. Hayes, he's checked in for
Elvin
Lucas.
Hayes.
.112 left in the third quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Hill. It's hauled in by Barry.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Lillard scanning the floor. Now the pass to Barry. For three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here's Monroe. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
And Lillard kicks to Hayes. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harden outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point land. That shot off. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Pacers, 31.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics leading by 20. Baylor is out there with Garnett. Then there's Davis. Then it's Kareem. And it's Harden in a two-guard. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Durant. They get it back.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Kidd against Davis. Poked away. Kidd with the steal.
that's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Pacers foul. Moses Malone. First personal foul. First team foul.
He throw good, James Harden. Magic Johnson checked in for the Celtics. The Pacers also with the sub. Rodman is checked in for Yao.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside Bryant. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Boston leading by 20. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court. Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Malone with the block. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Kobe. Good in the assist to Kidd.
Kobe
Kidd's
Bryant.
got 3 assists in the game.
3.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now, here's Johnson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And guys
Magic
getting into
Johnson.
a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Kobe
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
Pass to Baylor. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Back to Kidd. Malone against Abdul-Jabbar. Malone dishes the Kidd, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Baylor.
Always been terrific at attracting contact. Kidd reads defenders so well and always able to compromise them.
And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate.
At the line for
Do
the
they get
Pacers.
no 2 out there for you, or do you like it?
Listen, I think it
Jason
pays
Kidd.
to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in, but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind. And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Boston making a switch here. Drexler's checked in. Now, here's Drexler. Here's Johnson. Rodman grabs the miss.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Durant inside. Baylor defending. A nice shot by KD.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now here's Johnson.
2
Pass to
minutes
Baylor.
remaining in the
Over
game.
KD.
2 minutes.
No good from Baylor.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
KD's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. It's an 18-point lead. Drexler high post. .129 left in the 4th. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. 3 on the clock. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
Clyde Drexler.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kevin Garnett.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Baylor. Shoots over KD. Durant with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Kidd. Johnson outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
Like this, we wonder what their other 10 assists look like in this game. We don't hate it. Next is Spaces on a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And the Lakers starting five. And it's Stockton in at the 1. And for Chicago, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Booker in at the 2. Well, Richard, we could be in for a low-scoring game here. Two teams that pride themselves on their defense.
Yes, but just because it's low-scoring doesn't mean the quality of basketball isn't great. It's going to be more of a chess match than it is a track meet, though.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Pass to Kuzi. Three-pointer. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here's Stockton. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Pettit. Here's Robinson. And it's rejected. And he gets it back. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, David Robinson. One shot.
Free throw good, Robinson. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Kuzi, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The Lakers with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Robinson, the shot off that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzi. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And one thing that makes Devin Booker so dangerous as a scorer, his ability to create for others.
Yeah, you have to respect his passing, which prevents the defense from loading up against him. In fact, coming into the league, some scouts liked him as a point guard.
At the line for the Bulls, Devin Booker.
That free throw good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Jordan, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Robinson. O'Neal pulls it in.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Booker no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here they come with numbers in transition. Shoots from 12. O'Neal. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Robinson. O'Neal pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Chicago Bulls. Here they are, fans. Let's hear it one more time.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Chicago. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
Checking out Chicago, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Booker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Jordan. They get it again. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MLB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Pettit. To halt the run. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now Jordan. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago Bulls. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Irving with it. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. All right, Richard, what's your take on the back-to-backs in the NBA? Are you for it or against it?
Look, I think we should limit some of them, but back-to-backs are a part of what this game is. It's the battle of your mind over your body. It's been going on since the start of the league. Why are we going to try and make it easier now?
Here's Thomas. Anthony outside. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. To stop the drought, the Lakers with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
O'Neal, basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
O'Neal's
got 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Bird. Here's Wilkins. 6 to shoot with the drive. Good on the bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
11 feet out. Rebound, the Lakers.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Anthony outside. Pass to Thomas. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
3.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Chicago. They've got a 9-point lead. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Reed's checked in for Los Angeles. Down low. Here's Unseld, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Malone. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Unseld. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. At the line for the Lakers.
Now here's Butler. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
If you're defending Butler, you throw up your hands when he makes a pull-up. It's just not fair.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted
19. The Lakers 13.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And the Lakers looking at who they've got. And it's Nowitzki in at the 3 slot. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
At the line for the Bulls.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
The Lakers trail. Here's Stockton. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Jordan. And that one's on target from the wing.
Michael Jordan.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jokic. Jokic using his size.
He is just an excellent pick and roll
From
option.
Giannis
Jokic always
Antetokounmpo.
uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Here's Jordan. Again, the Lakers score.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
An open look for Booker. A quick shot there. It's off target.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Jordan, the pass to Reed. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Just 4 to shoot. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Booker. Pass to Kuzi. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Pettit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Jordan against Booker. Jordan misses.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Pass to Pettit. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time. Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Nowitzki missing. For Chicago, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Steps back and shoots. Booker, the pass to Kuzi. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there's a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We're giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. B.A.?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Booker surveying the D. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Antetokounmpo. And they get it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
For the Bulls.
And for their matchup with the Jazz, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. That's why guard play is so important right now in the league.
So both teams changing it up here. Out to the wing. To end the drought. Oh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Bulls basketball.
Here's Irving.
It's been a grind for them in the second quarter. Still with the lead, but having to work for their points now.
Basket's good.
Isaiah Thomas.
And now just a three-point Chicago lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Lakers. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And during this last month of action, here is a list of the players who have shot the ball most efficiently so far from deep. In the third spot, Devin Booker.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm
Shooting
from
for
long
Los
range,
Angeles.
and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Dominique Wilkins. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 14. Jokic passes to Booker. Pass to Irving. To win the drought. Rebounded by the Lakers. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. Thomas passes to Wilkins. Back to Thomas. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Irving to the paint. Oh, deflected. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots.
The Bulls making a switch here.
George Mikan. Jimmy Butler.
Outside Irving. Back to Paul.
Chris Paul.
46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Irving. Fires from 14. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by the Lakers. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
O'Neal passes to Paul. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Chris Paul.
And the Bulls lead by 1.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front.
The Bulls.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 1. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Los Angeles shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Pass to Kuzi. O'Neal inside. From 7 feet, and he knocks the jumper down.
Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal's got 8.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Stockton. No points so far. Driving to the basket. And a big finish by Robinson.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And showing the point guard instincts there, boy. Giannis can make it look easy.
Stockton pass to Nowitzki. Here's Pettit. No good off the back of the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Nikola Jokic.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
And Jokic drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Robinson with it. He's against O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Shot is up. Shot's good by Stockton.
John Stockton.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Bulls. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Kuzi. Here's O'Neal. The bank shot, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Booker against Jordan. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Booker. Jordan misses.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Pass to Pettit. Lets it go from deep. Good D by Jokic.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzi. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Stockton. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Jordan. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Pettit's got his first 2 points.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Chicago calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. Second, Chicago.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Irving for 3. Anthony grabs the board. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Unseld. Here's Stockton. And the Lakers get it back. Anthony misses the layup. Chicago leading. Porzingis passes to Paul. Now here's Butler. Down low. Micah, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Anthony against Irving.
2 minutes.
Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Jordan, who poked away. Butler with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Irving with it. Jordan picks him up. Irving, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Paul looking over the floor. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
Sneaky, sneaky. Paul not accounted for in the offensive glass, and he makes them pay for not paying attention to him.
Tipped away.
Los Angeles foul.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west.
First
Looking at the
foul.
Lakers, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
When I look at the Lakers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Anthony outside. Back to Jordan. Pass to Nowitzki. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
And it's Irving missing.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nowitzki. Now here's Anthony, defended by Porzingis. Here's Unseld. He's got 5.
The officials were right on top of that one.
George Mikan. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Wes Unseld.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes both free throws. 9 seconds left in the third. Butler surveying the floor. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Jimmy
Butler's got 6. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to hold the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word.
Bulls 40. The Lakers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Here's Unseld. That one rolls around and rims out.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Unseld. Clock at 6. From 13. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so here is Chicago. And he lobs it up. Knocked loose. To the inside. Jordan. That one goes. Count it.
Even if the D has an impact, there is no way he's blocking that shot. He's giving up way too much.
Jordan against Booker. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely with the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call. Our loudest fans are getting t-shirts. Who wants one?
Jokic is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Robinson, he's checked in for the Lakers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's O'Neal. Off the left rim and out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Stockton. Giannis with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Booker. Back to O'Neal. Shot left block. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Bob Pettit.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. The Lakers trail. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Goes up with the strike. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Stockton, the pass to Jordan. That one falls.
Michael Jordan. Assist goes to...
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Booker. Pass to Kuzi. Six on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Snatched away. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo with the block. And here's Booker. Kuzi, the pass to Booker. 13 feet out. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3 on 3. That's tipped.
2 minutes.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's Chicago now. Pass to Kuzi. It's Booker on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
For the Lakers.
They trail by 12. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
It's Booker on the wing. Robinson defending. Booker no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And he gets the bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against Lane.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
On your feet, fans, it's time.
They're ahead by 10.
Chicago lovable.
1:16 left in the final quarter.
How about those Bulls kids?
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Booker. Oh, Robinson with a block. They retain possession. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bulls.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Here's Stockton. Jokic grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. So no problem for Chicago. They get the win. A competitive game, you have to feel like. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Folks, that's.
Fast break, sending a long bounce lob from the wing. Defense tries to dive.
And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At guard.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So with Parker on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Duncan out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's McHale. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Doncic in at the two-guard position. And for the Knicks, West is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Elijah Wan. And it's Russell in at the power forward position. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
Westbrook, no good. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Russell. Down low. Wade misses. Doncic with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Passes to Duncan. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Here's McHale. Nice D from Russell.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Good on the shot.
And drawing first blood, no coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
West with the steal. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Wade. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tim Duncan. First personal
Tim
foul.
Duncan picks one up. And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brent, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks last time.
Right, that's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
And that one misses. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
He hits the second from the line. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Pippen with the bucket.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's Duncan. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Over Russell. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Russell.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Offensive rebound, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Elijah against Leonard. Inside, Duncan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
The Knicks leading by 3. West the bounce pass. And the basket by Wade.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And your Knicks City Kids. And your Knicks City Kids. Make some noise.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And right now for the Bucks, at times they played some of the best basketball in the league, but they haven't been able to sustain it over the course of the entire season. And that's the only reason they're not in first place.
Well, still a good chunk of time here for them to get back to who they are and playing their best brand of basketball. We'll just have to see if the coaching staff can get them refocused and re-energized in that time.
5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass.
Well, the wingspan of Kawhi is a bit sneaky, longer than you think. Makes him effective down low.
Pass to West. The 3. Kevin McHale pulls it in. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And here's Pippen after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Pippen, the pass to Russell. That one, no good. Great D that time from Duncan. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunchen.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Olajuwon. Pippen against Leonard. Pippen missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Westbrook. 7. Following the score by Akeem Olajuwon. Westbrook dishes to Doncic. Launches it. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Stolen by Westbrook. And there's the pass to Doncic. McHale outside. Top of the key, Duncan. Westbrook scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
A different look for New York. Walton's checked in for Olajuwon. Worthy comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Frazier in for West. They get a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Knicks, Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Russell.
Marcus
and it's Johnson in for Scottie Pippen.
Dennis Johnson.
Pierce against Worthy. Pierce up top. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Now here's Frazier. Wants to get it to Worthy and does. Back to Frazier. Shot clock at 6. High post try. Here's Walton. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
That's the end of the first quarter.
It's the Knicks. They're up by 1.
The Knicks.
And the second quarter will be
11. The Bucks. 10.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Camby. Frazier is out there with Johnson. Then there's Worthy. And it's Walton in at the 4 spot. A shot's good from Worthy.
Man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
Now Rose. He has yet to score. Outside Pierce. Offline with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge. Oh! And that's a rugged play. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Here's Iverson, and again the Bucks miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Johnson left side. Kicks to Worthy. Frazier scanning the floor. Green with the rebound.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Iverson passes to Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Frazier left side. Pass to Johnson. Worthy kicks to Johnson. Some nice passing by New York here. Knocked away and stolen by Wallace. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
Knicks foul.
Playing as a team so crucial. See the NBA's best. The Knicks fourth.
First personal foul.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists,
First team foul.
It's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Wallace. Leonard comes in for Pierce. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Allen Iverson.
First personal
and
foul.
Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rose.
First
He's
team
getting
foul.
his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter. Right around 85.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple-double. Very few guys have pulled that one off.
And the Bucks making a change here. Duncan's checked in. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Leonard passes it to Doncic. Westbrook with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
McHale passes to Leonard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Wade. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wade's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. West against Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Pass to Doncic. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, how many times have we seen Westbrook way up like that with the poster shot? He's just doing what simply other people cannot.
West against Westbrook. It's West with the drive. Duncan with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Olajuwon's checked in for New York. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Now into
they
the
just
lineup
can't
for your
seem
New York
to get
Knicks.
going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Timeout, Knicks. The rowdy section gets T-shirts launched their way.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Doncic. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. The pass to Westbrook. Leonard looking over the floor. Over Pippen. Another shot. And Duncan finishes inside.
James Duncan.
Duncan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
To the inside, here's Westbrook. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. We have a step back, and it's Pippen missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Outside Westbrook. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Big when Russell Westbrook starts hitting from deep.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
With a score.
The Bucks on top.
The Knicks.
As they end the second quarter on a 15-5 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. Bad.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Parker on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Duncan out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position.
Kevin McHale.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it's Russell with that extra effort.
Russell.
And this is the problem. The length,
Buxley.
the timing.
27,
Russell, one of the
22.
very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Wade against Doncic. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Inside, Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide-open man for the clean look.
27-24.
Leonard against Pippen. Duncan tried to break loose, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Kawhi Leonard.
And he makes the first.
Well, it's been tough with all the injuries, but Kawhi is a top 75 player, rightfully so. You cannot question his greatness, and it's hard to not think about the what-ifs with him.
Frazier, he's checked in for West. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Green's checked in. Leonard hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Popped up there for Wade. Pippen misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. How his last 10 games have gone. 8th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass.
Westbrook making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Wade. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
And
it's 8 points for Dwayne Wade.
And so calm, even when pressured. Wade, so good at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
There's Green with the three. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Russell. Knicks trailed by 5. Outside Pippen. That's good on the jump shot. Pippen's got his second bucket.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
28.
Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And then Pippen slams it in.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
James Worthy's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Milwaukee also making some changes. Walls is checked in for McHale. Iverson comes in for Doncic. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Bounce pass from Rose. Green inside the three-point line. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Knicks. Here's Wade, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Drawing contact is a skill, and Dwayne Wade is a master.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Dwayne Wade.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
Walton's checked in for the Knicks. Lobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
Man, is Draymond Green out there playing with a watch? What timing on that alley-oop?
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Knicks lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Iverson covering.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Russell.
2 minutes.
Up top, Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Worthy.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well.
Knicks lead 36-33.
Rose kicks to Leonard. Oh, Leonard in position. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Wade against Iverson. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
38-35.
1:11 left here in the third quarter. Green dishes to Wallace. Great D that time from Walton. The Knicks leading by 3. Frazier outside. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. The shot comes out. Wade with the defensive effort. The Knicks have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Worthy down low. Iverson covering. Walton inside. Wallace is there. Goes back up. And it's Walton missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Iverson. Off on that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Knicks lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
The Bucks 35.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. D-Wade out there at West. Then it's Walton. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Pippen in at the 3. New York leading by 3. Pass to Walton. To the paint, pulls it up. The shot by Wade, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Doncic passes to McHale. Westbrook dishes to McHale. Duncan kicks to Westbrook. To tie it up. The Knicks pull it in.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Going inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Tim Duncan. Third personal
and with the
foul.
offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New York.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And New York making a change here. Dumars is checked in. Yep, that one goes.
And fantastic lift. The touch on the jump shot, almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
West outside. Stolen by Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks with the lead. And West now top of the key. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist.
That's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Pierce finds Duncan. Over Walton. No good from Duncan.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Doncic passes to Westbrook. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 4. Dumars dishes to Walton. Some solid defense there from McHale.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Scottie Pippen. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Saturday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Out left to the wing. Walton against Duncan. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Westbrook kicks to Duncan. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Back to Duncan. 6 to shoot. That ties the game.
Are you shocked? Are you surprised?
Duncan.
It's Tim Duncan.
New York shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. New York takes timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Make some noise.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tim Duncan.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of footwork and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Russell, he's checked in for New York. Frazier comes in for Joe Dumars. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Bucks call timeout. And make some noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
The Knicks making a switch here. Leeds checked in. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Milwaukee.
For your Knicks sitting in.
Frazier against Westbrook with the shot. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Wade, good.
And that's why this team turns to Dwayne Wade in times of crisis.
45-43.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Olajuwon inside. Defended by McHale. And it's Olajuwon missing. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Down low. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
To the middle. Here's Elijah. It's rebounded by Leonard.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Duncan on the follow.
Tim Duncan.
And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, so the game is on the line, and you don't want Tim Duncan with the basketball. You're crazy.
Here is Frazier. Back to Elijah. Over McHale. And too long on the shot.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
First personal foul.
Player, Doncic loves these moments.
Second team
All
foul.
eyes on Luka.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Bucks making a change here. Iverson's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
New York takes timeout. They're trailing by 4. 26 seconds left in the game.
Let's show them why we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound, Elijah. Nice D from Duncan.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Third team foul. Kawhi Leonard.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Money! What a beautiful shot to put them to within 3.
Wade stepping to the plate in a huge spot. This young man embraces the spotlight.
Timeout call for Bucks. They're ahead by 3.
Milwaukee.
11 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And so it's Milwaukee now. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Frazier.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
4th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
He is so good with the ball in his hands when it matters. Iverson is not a guy defenses want to send to the line in late game situations.
Pass to Pippen from outside the arc. He can't get it to go.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.